Welcome back to episode 5 of Building Ninjago City. So today is April 15th, 2021. The last episode I finished filming, I want to say like January 10th, 15th, whenever the city set came out. I finished filming that day, or the garden set, I mean. I finished filming that day it came out for the last episode. I have not done any progress on the city since then because I have finished sorting, and by finished, I mean I have not finished, but I finished the stuff that had to get finished because I am moving in July. It is April 15th now, as I've said earlier. I am moving in the first week of July. So as you'll notice, as I'm filming around here, a lot of my shelves are been cleaned out. Most of the posts have been taken down already. I'll put it on screen here. A lot of my sets are in boxes. It's kind of depressing. I've been living in this place for almost over 6 years now, and or just close to 6 years. So I have 2.5 months before I move, and I'm about to finish up this my semester in college. So I'll be finished with my sophomore year, which is weird. I'm already halfway through college. But yeah, work, school, and sorting has prevented me from making any progress on the city up to this point. With my semester almost finished, and I finished sorting, but I had to work on packing and all that. So I have some time, not a lot, but some time in these 2.5-ish months before I move to make some progress onto the city. So, I might as well start filming the next episode now. I still got like 2 weeks to finish the semester. So once I finish, I'll be able to start making a lot more progress. But yeah, it's been a little rough. I was up till 3 in the morning today doing school stuff. And it's like 11:45, almost 12 now. I woke up like an hour and a half ago, I want to say. I don't know. I'm losing track of time. Let's just put it there. But yeah, I really want to get back to work on the city, so I'm going to make some progress. So I estimate I'm going to finish this episode when I move. The next episode will be focused on moving the city into the apartment I'm going to be living in for the next couple of years. And I guess I could treat it like, I plan on treating it like a test trial of how I'm going to be packing up and moving the city to Virginia when I go to display this at BrickFair Virginia 2022, which is, so yeah. I'll get an idea how hard or how easy this is going to be. Probably going to be hard, but because nothing about this is easy. or nothing goes as easy as I'd like it to do. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah. I got 2.5 months to build. Let's see how far I get. Stick around, watch the episode, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, or just relax, have a good time, and watch me do something. We'll see. Yeah. Let's get to it. Before I move on to building, I just want to point out I just recently got this set, the Spring Lantern Festival, the Chinese New Year set, or Chinese Spring Festival set. These sets that LEGO's been putting out for like the Chinese holidays and festivals have been really cool. I really like them. They have tons of great parts. This one especially has a couple parts that I am very interested. I only got the set, like 3 parts in here. And that is the printed 1x2 transparent blue tiles with koi fish printing on it. Now, as you may or may not already know from the past couple episodes, these tiles, I use them as water in the city. So having koi fish printed on them is freaking awesome. I can make a koi fish pond, which is awesome because this city is inspired by traditional Chinese and Japanese architecture and all that, like Ninjago is, and how I'm just basing the city around. So I'm going to take this set apart, I'm not going to even assemble it, I'm just going to part it out, snag these pieces out of there, and use it in the city. I already have an idea where I want to put this koi pond. I'll point it out in just a second, but yeah, I just want to point this out, and I think this is a fantastic set. This was the last one at the Lego store I went to. I didn't even think it was going to be there when I went there. I just happened to be near a Lego store. I'm like, well, I'm going to go in. Can't just not go into a Lego store if I'm near it. So I go in, and I just happened to look down at one of the display stands they have in the middle of the store. I just looked down. I saw it, and before I could even think, oh, cool, it's there, I already had it in my hands. I'm like, snag it. It was the last one they had. And this has been out since January 1st, I want to say, or early January. But it's been sold out everywhere. It's been really hard to get, but now I have it, and all the pieces are going to be used in the city. So that's going to be cool. Yeah. So as I showed earlier, this is all the sorting I have left. This is just a bit of loose pieces. These are just a bunch of sets I don't need together anymore. But yeah, that's all I have left. But all the stuff that I started sorting at the beginning of last year in March, all that stuff has finally been sorted. So but yeah, all these shelves are empty. There's a couple of mocks I made. If you follow my Instagram, you saw those. I made those for the season 5 premiere of My Hero Academia, my favorite show and manga. So if you haven't watched it, I recommend it. It's very good. But that was something I made. So if you follow my Instagram, I do post mocks every now and then that I'm doing in between city stuff. But yeah, all the posters have been taken down. These shelves are empty. It's pretty, if you remember, that whole wall was posters. If you remember, it's pretty empty down there. My display stand with minifigures, for all my Ninjago minifigures, that whole display stand right there was all Ninjago minifigures. All of those been taken down. Whole thing's empty. Over there too, everything's empty. Everything's gone, empty. All my posters are there, so it's pretty sad to see how empty this place is. But yeah, moving on to actual city stuff. What have I done over here? I was able to get my hands on a little bit more Duplo, not a lot, but enough to finish this section here. So I finished getting the base set up where I just got to add one more layer of stuff over here, and then I can put the dark gray plates on top. But yeah, still got to get more for that little area in there, but it's almost done. We're getting there. I took apart these sections that had to be taken apart over there that were interfering with the gardens. That's all done. And I started adding some, as I was taking the sections apart, any of the water I'd already done, I put it on, I kind of like puzzled it together on the base plates over here and put it here. This is all going to be water here anyways. So I didn't do these sections yet because I want to make like the transition of the deeper water to lower water over here. So these are all going to be like deeper water areas. But yeah, getting somewhere. So I haven't done much, clearly. But I have an idea where I'm going to be moving forward. So once I get some time again, once the semester finishes, progress will be made, and it will be cool. I can promise you that. So yeah, let's get back to it. Alright, so I'm making some small progress right here. I took out this section, that was right here. Actually, I finished filling in this section, so that's all filled in now. And leveled out and everything there. I moved this section and I brought it over to the table here. pulled out some parts and I started working on the bridge. So that's what it's going to look like once it's finished. That bridge is going to be there. And that bridge is what's going to connect the elevated area to the mainland area, which is going to slightly go down a bit, then come back up as you get to the mountain over here. But it's going to connect to like the landscaping, you know, kind of the more, it's going to connect to the mountain area, the, forget what I was calling it, but it's, you know, the more, it's the not city area. It's the more like the landscaped area of Ninjago. But yeah, that's what I got so far. I think it's coming out nicely. So I pulled out all those pieces because that's going to just be covered. And I might as well use the pieces for the bridge. Yeah. It's going to be cool. Just got to keep working. I'm going to add the water too soon. But yeah, it's going along quite good. Alright, so the bridge is finished. I added in all the water. And placed it where it's going to be. Yeah, so this is going to be the bridge that connects the upper city to like the mainland, kind of traditional landscaping kind of area. But yeah, came out pretty good. I really like how this looks. It's pretty cool. Even as the vines, I like the foliage on the side. I thought that was cool. And I used trans bright green to make it look like the Great Devourer's venom or something like that coming out of the sewer. Yeah, like that. That's cool. I also got some foliage on the other side, and I did the dark tan and some green under the water too to make it, because it's like a lower depth here. And I have this dark gray here because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a rock wall kind of right here, or it kind of goes up to here, levels it out, and then starts to go down a bit. And same thing over here. It goes up here and then goes down a bit as it goes towards the like the Ninjago City Gardens area and the Set City area, I guess that's what we want to call it. Yeah, I'm gonna add in some water here. Keep going, and I actually, my mother, I'll show you guys in just a second. My mother got me a whole bunch of Duplo at a thrift store for $7. So yeah, I'll go show you guys that. It's actually being cleaned right now, so let's go check that out. Alright, so this is the Duplo I was telling you about. It was actually just these two bins, but we spread it between two more, so it's easier to fill with water and carry. It's actually drizzling a little bit outside right now. Yeah, it's got to sit out here for maybe a day or two, just cleaning, because, you know, when you buy it at like a thrift store or a consignment store, stuff's kind of covered with gunk and stuff. You may be able to see it. I don't know if you can really tell. This piece especially is really kind of been scuffed up, covered in dirt and stuff. So you never know, people just leave their stuff in the basement or whatever and maybe not take too good care of it, you know. But, you know, take it home, put it in some water with some cleaning stuff, and it comes out good as new. You know, it may smell a little bit like lemons, but it's fine. So my mom found these two bins. That one was like filled to the top. That one was probably like halfway full for $7 at a consignment store or a thrift store, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, you guys should check your local stores. I found Lego sets there before. I found like a sealed Harry Potter Great Hall for like, I don't know, 20. I found some Harry Potter sets, some of the newer ones, for like $20 before, like the newer ones, because you know they get them and they just like, all right, we'll just slap $20 on it. You know, we got it for free. We'll take $20 for it, you know. So check your stores after I've been to them though, because I want to get the good stuff first, like this. So like $7, I'll be able to fill in what's left of the top half of the city, and I'll be able to start the landscaping with this too. So it's going to be good, especially with this really big piece right here. I mean, look at that. That's awesome. So, yeah. So check your local store. You never know what you may find. Yeah. Let's get back to the building. Alright, so all the Duplo has been washed and dried. Foot for scale to how big the bucket is. It's pretty big. There's a lot of pieces in here. And all that for like $10. That's awesome. So I'll be able to fill in this little section here, and I'll be able to start working on the landscaping over here. Because I'm not going to raise this area as high as this, but over there it's going to get high, go down, kind of even out around this whole area here. And then the mountain, I'll probably need a little for the mountain, but the mountain is going to have like the ninja cave inside there that they have in the newer seasons. So it's not going to have to be like a completely solid thing. There'll be like maybe a couple support columns, but they won't need to be Duplo, or maybe they will. I don't know how big they'll need to be, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe just like Duplo for the actual mountain wall itself, like the main wall. But that's it. We won't need anything else after that. Yeah, I'm getting somewhere. A lot of Duplo, and it comes in handy. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so that bin right there was filled to like up to here. Those are some fake like Mega Block pieces. So where did it all go? Well, I used it all up already. And it's not enough! It's not enough! I need more. I need more Duplo. Somehow this still isn't enough. You know, I probably almost doubled my Duplo collection, or like I've added like another like 1/3 of my Duplo collection in this area alone from what was in there, and it's still not enough. Oh well. Luckily not going to be a lot more. It's just going to be enough to fill in like just like a layer of 2 Duplo bricks, basically just in this area, which it's not a lot, and then just a little for the mountain. So I don't need that much more, but I have a lot more to make some good landscaping progress. There's going to be rice fields here. It's going to be awesome because they're going to have the pathway coming through here. Yeah, and over there is going to be the old style town. That's going to be cool. It's going to be cool getting somewhere. Yeah, I used up all that Duplo, so it's going to flow down from here to 2 bricks high. I'm going to have like a rock wall here, and over here it kind of cuts down pretty quickly. It's going to flow into the water. There's going to be like a stream here, and then that's where in the set style of city, it cuts off. It's going to go up to here, cut off over here again, which I think I am going to have to take apart that base there. I thought I could keep it, but probably not, because I went back and reviewed the plans I had, so you can kind of see. That's where the bridge is, and that's how I had it. I have it flowing. Look over here. Maybe hard to tell, but you see I got the bridge here, and it's starting to flow. It's gonna, instead of doing this, I kind of actually curved it inwards, but it curves in here, curves like that. And yeah, coming along pretty good. Came out good. So yeah, got enough space to put in the wall here that covers all this up on the sides. Yeah, it's pretty strong, and it's like I've been doing everything else. It's all in sections. So this is one section here. You can take out and individually pack up for when I'm transporting the city to my new apartment and Virginia when the time finally comes around. But yeah, it's coming out pretty good. So everything's just like 1x2 sections. And I'll probably like I'll take pictures of everything as I'm taking apart, so I remember which section goes next to where, because everything fits together like a certain puzzle piece. But yeah, looks pretty cool, especially from the other side. You really get an idea of the elevation of this. Come over here, yeah, there you go. You get an idea how high that need to be. That's why I use Duplo for this, because you know you need a lot fast. There's a lot of empty space that needs to be filled up to support everything. But yeah, it looks cool. Coming out good. I'm really happy with this. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on filling in that hole, which it was hard to get that in there. I had to reach over. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. So when I go to fill in the regular bricks in the plates, I'll probably just remove that section out. And then I'll have to I don't even know if I have enough like regular bricks like these to fill in where the plates are. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably do the rock wall first and over here, and then I'll get to work on the top. Because you want to do the rock wall first, probably. So yeah, getting there. This is going to be really cool. Alright, so the rock wall is finished. It looks pretty good. Got no complaints here. Got a little frog on there just chilling. Has a little bit of problem just kind of lining it up. That's where the base plates split, but I think it's with the weight on it should even up soon. Started putting some bricks on top. I added in all the green on the side. It goes all the way down here, so that looks good. So it goes all the way down here and stops, and that's where the mountain's going to be. And you take all the rest of the 2x green because now I don't need it because it's all filled in here. You know, so I don't need any more 2x. I can use it to fill in this area. I'm going to need a lot to cover this. Not all of it, you know, just enough to put on plates and all that. But I had these giant green brick pieces that I used to cover up most of this area. So that's good. Makes it nice and solid. Yeah. I really do like how the bridge I kind of made it so it like extends into the wall. It's not a lot, but it's cool. And I added 2 more fence pieces there, so it keeps on going. I just gotta extend the pattern of the floor here. Yeah, looks pretty good. And the caps off there, the rock wall caps off here. I'm gonna make it overlap, like it's gonna kind of go over the edge like a little bit over here, but not a lot. I gotta add in the green plates first. I'm not gonna obviously put a lot here. Maybe I'll like do a layer like here in this area just to keep it together. But like in these spots, I probably won't be doing a lot of green up here because this is already green. Why would I put more green on top of here? It'd be a waste of plates, you know. But when I get down to over here, I gotta even it all out here, kind of have it like crop over. When we get to here, it's gonna like spread out a little bit around here. This is where the water's going to be. But yeah. Sadly, I couldn't use this one because it's that on the bottom that doesn't fit on the Duplo. Because of how the piece is made. So, it stinks, but oh well. But yeah. So the green brick bucket is looking kind of empty, but yeah. Coming along good. Coming along good. Yeah, I really do like this bridge. Get a nice cool shot. Cool. Looks good. Yeah. I'm going to keep working on just kind of filling in this mountain area. Oh, I also plated in that too. That was a pain to get out because I had to take the wall out and I had all like the angled plates popping out. So I was trying to take that section out, but I got it in. It's all good. So this is all done. This whole area is even. It's level. It looks great. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like a row of tiles, light gray tiles going all along down this to it's probably gonna be a sidewalk along the side. Just so the fence stays on there. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. A lot of the base of this is getting close to being done. More and more of it's getting done, especially with this area. But soon I'll be able to start working on buildings. I probably won't do that till after I move the city into the apartment. Once I get an idea how I want the building to look, I'll probably be able to, as long as I have the parts, I'll probably be able to fly through the buildings pretty quickly. Especially like the larger tower ones I want to do, like the apartment building, the Borg Tower, and all those. So once I get to those, this area will fill in really quickly. Yeah, it's coming along good. It's coming along good. So yeah, still got school to do, but yeah, we're getting somewhere slowly but surely. But yeah, stay tuned. Keep watching. Alright, some time's passed. I made a little bit more progress. Nothing over there. But over here, pretty much. Did a lot of the water. Yeah, it's coming together quite nicely. I know I say that a lot, but I don't know what else to say. It looks good. But most of the water in the front is pretty much done. I'm not doing like the very edges along here just yet, because I gotta do the all the landscaping first before I add in the water, because I don't know exactly how far the water is gonna go and mesh in with the landscaping and all that. So I'm just doing like the bulk of it with all these big base plates first. So I'm pretty much done. But yeah, we're getting somewhere with the water. It looks nice. I thought it'd be cool to add the little pathway of stones that are coming through the water that go to the little bench that's in the garden set. And there's really like no way a figure would access it in the garden because all the leaves around it. So I thought that'd be kind of a cool little detail to add there. And then right here is where it's going to be, this is going to cap off, turn and go down this way. The buildings, the lower section of the city. And over here there'll probably be a bridge, or back here, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to cut off a little bit of this, because this is actually gonna have to continue going with the pathway. I didn't realize that as I built it. Oh well, but luckily I didn't get far, so it's easy to fix. But this is gonna stay here anyways. But I did, like in the sets, how it has some of the green plates under here and dark tan. I started to do that too, so I put in some dark green to add, like, there is some grass there or some underwater foliage. It's kind of harder to see, but you have it there, a little bit there, and over here. Over here you got like a good patch of it, and I'm going to have some plants coming out of the water there, hence why you got a lot of the exposed brick. Got some lily pads over here, that's where it's going to meet the wall of the, the main level. So it's going to curve around here, so it kind of rises up as it gets to the wall, where like the seafloor rises. So I thought that'd be cool to do, and I'll have some plants coming out here too. Because there's a lot of plants in these sets, so I wanted to include some, not a lot, but some foliage coming out. And I didn't want to do a lot over here, because this is technically where boats are supposed to be, so you want to have boats that are able to come through here. Right here, it doesn't really matter, you got a lot of room over here for them to come in. But yeah, come out good. Hopefully I can get to work on landscaping a bit, but so far, I just want to get some water done, get some stuff done. Water's easy to do when I got like a couple free moments to spare in between the last bits of my semester. But yeah, it's going, looking good. I really do like the stone pathway. I really do. This is a nice little thing to have, I think. And it's cool just to imagine like a minifigure jumping through it. Yeah. I like it. It's nice. Yeah. I think next I will do the base here at least, and so I can finish this building. Because originally this was supposed to be end here, but obviously that changed with the placing of the gardens and all that, so I gotta go back and fix this a little bit on this side at least. But yeah. Alright, now the base of the lower city is actually completed. It's been a couple of days. I know this was completed before, but then we got the gardens and I had to redo all this. Now it's completed, and I like how this is. It's got a nice curve to it on this side. And it's going to be nice to have like this whole block that just kind of curves around and goes down a little bit over there. That's cool, and I also have it going at an angle with the angle plates. Yeah, that'd be cool. Instead of just doing like a straight line, that'd be cool just to have it at an angle, It's cool, because not everything in real life is straight. We got some things to angle, some things to round, whatever. But it's just cool, it's different to do. The buildings aren't going to be at an angle, it's probably just going to be like the sidewalk over there. But this will be cool. Maybe some of the buildings will like stick out a bit and like in the front, and then kind of like start to stick in more this way as it goes down. But yeah, a little bridge that connects right there. Yeah, it's cool. Came out pretty nice. Just gotta finish in adding sidewalk. Gotta redo that building, and can add in more stuff down there. Add in a little bit more water, especially like over there. I think a little bit over here. But the water lines up perfectly, which is good. I was a little worried that it wouldn't line up right, but it does. Yeah, came out pretty nice. I had to redo this section a little bit so everything lined up right. Yeah, came out pretty nice. Water lines up. Got area to put in more like foliage coming out of the water. Yeah, it came out good. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, on to the next step, which is tidying up this area, adding in more stuff, and just keep checking along. But yeah, let's get to it. Alright, today is June 26th. It's 10 p.m. and I have not made any progress on the city since May 1st. That's bad. That's pretty bad. But I've been working long hours at work so I can get money for Lego, obviously. What else do I spend my money on at this point? But as you can see, I have done some building, but these aren't for the city, the things I've been building. They've been my own other side projects I've had ideas for a while. As you can see, there's these there, that, kind of scattered on the table there and around here. But yeah, when I heard this year's Virginia BrickFair 2021 was going to be public, I realized I really don't have anything to show. And I'm not obviously bringing the city. That's just too much work, and bringing it to the apartment than the convention itself. So, and I've had some other small projects I wanted to work on for a while. So I decided, you know what, I'll make these builds, have them shown at this show, take them apart when I come back, then use the pieces for the city, and then when 2022 comes, have the city ready. And once I moved in, once I come back from Virginia, I can just work on this apartment like not work on this apartment, work on the city like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, I'm actually, right now while I started filming, I'm going to show you guys the whole process of taking apart my whole Lego area and putting everything away, cleaning this whole area up. I mean, look at this. This is a mess. This is awful. Even I'll admit this is bad. And I've seen this place at its worst. But yeah, I'll do a time lapse of disassembling the city and all that. It'll be somewhat of a trial run for bringing this to Virginia 2022. But yeah, I just wanted to show why there's just such a huge gap between making progress, because I've been doing some other small projects, which there will be videos on this stuff, these side projects that aren't the city, on the channel, so you can go find those on your own time. Feel free to do that. You don't have to. Do what you want. But yeah, I've gotten some more Duplo too. I've found some scattered around in some places, but yeah, once I move into the apartment and come back from Virginia, trust me, I'm going to be plowing through this thing. But yeah, stay tuned. Keep watching the rest of this video, and you'll see how crazy it's going to get, because all this is going to be gone and be moved half an hour from where I live now, and has to be put all back together. So yeah, it's going to be interesting episodes. So yeah, keep watching. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm tired, man. Alright, it's June 30th, and here I got a decent sized bin that I just filled with empty base plates and some of the lower city platforms. Over here, I got all these sections and the 3 city sets. I just divided them between those containers. I want to put them in containers themselves, so nothing happened to them, or if any pieces fell off, I knew where they would be for sure. They wouldn't get like stuck in a corner of a box or anything. But yeah, this looks quite depressing. I'm not going to do that part yet because I got to be careful with all the track that's inside. But yeah, all the city's been disassembled. Wow, I haven't seen this table in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get like a big box and put all like the Duplo sections in one, all these in another. Pick up all like the individual pieces on here. But yeah, the whole city's been taken apart, and Yeah, it's just weird. I'm gonna get ready to take the table apart itself soon too. Man, it's just a weird sight to see, that's for sure. It's a very odd thing. So I feel like I'm doing this too early, you know. I feel like I should be doing this for the convention, not for moving. Yeah, it's happening already. But I'm getting an idea how this will come apart for when I bring it to Virginia, and it's already a bit of a pain because, like, especially with this section, with these sections, with the angle, how difficult it was just to, how annoying it is because all these pieces gotta come off because they just go flying everywhere. But yeah, it's after midnight, man. It's I was gonna say it's June 30th, or I don't know if I said it's June 30th. It's actually June 31st now. As I've been up doing this and emptying in other parts of this basement of my collection. This whole closet right here actually had all my boxes. I've been keeping every box to every set I've gotten since 2013, and if you saw my Instagram, you saw it actually. But whole closet's empty. Since I moved here, I couldn't see the back of this closet. Now it's like, whoa, that's weird. Not used to seeing in there. But yeah, city has come apart, and I'm just getting ready to move everything now. Getting stuff out from under the table and all that. But yeah, once it gets set up in the apartment, I'm gonna start making a lot more progress. So I'm looking forward to that because I really miss working on this, on the city. I really enjoy working on this. So can't wait to get back to it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Today is July 12th, and I just finished bringing the last of the things upstairs. Or Lego related, at least a couple random scraps of some stuff. But yeah, city's gone. All my pieces gone in the apartment. And yeah, it's kind of a bittersweet moment. I spent the last between 6 and 5 years building down here. I built the first versions. I built both versions of the city down here. I built a lot down here, so it's kind of weird just to never gonna be down here again after today. Yeah, it's weird. A lot of work. I'm very tired, very achy, very sweaty from all the moving of things. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to make my collection easier to move. So when I move out on my own in a couple of years. But yeah, everything's gone. So weird. And I'm trying not to talk too loud because there is an echo down here now because there's nothing down here. There's nothing the voice can absorb sound, whatever. So yeah, it's very, very weird. That's where I used to have all my parts up against this wall. City was over here. And displays all over here. Build table was over here. Yeah. Very, very weird. Yeah. I guess it's just on to the next thing, which is the apartment, which it's a complete mess over there. But yeah, things are starting to come together very slowly, which I'll show you guys momentarily, which you'll see. Or you'll see in a second. For me, it might be a day or two just to get everything to look somewhat presentable. But yeah, I'll say goodbye to the house. Say hello to the apartment. It's been a weird thing. That's where it's been a journey. And it ain't over yet. Just the end of one chapter and starting of a new one. Hopefully it's a good one. Yeah. I'll show you guys the apartment now. So let's get over there. So here we are in the new place, in the new basement, in the new Lego room. Yeah, it's been a couple of days. I've been to Virginia and back. BrickFair was great as always. It was great to see the people I only really see at BrickFair, so nice to just see old friends and familiar faces. But yeah, just finished clearing off the table so I can lay down the styrofoam and the wood flooring, which is laying up against the wall there. But yeah, it's been I thought I was going to be able to finish unpacking in a week. No, it's been like 3 weeks. or 2. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, what's left is just to really finish unpacking the city, and that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I ordered all the August 1st sets I wanted, and they're on their way here. I had to order them online because I tried to go to the Lego store, but I went to the Lego store 2 hours early, and there was 50 people online already. I said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna order everything online. Yeah, I got all the Ninjago sets. That's why I'm talking about it. All the Ninjago sets I will get and add elements from the stuff into the city, as I try to do with the sets. Try to incorporate little bits and pieces of each year, which is what I'm going to try to do, of different parts of the world Ninjago into this layout. But yeah, I'm going to start laying this stuff down, and should be interesting. Should be getting somewhere soon. I think I'm really going to try to push. Now, I don't think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just start, once it's all laid up back up, I'm just going to start working on it again. Just no holding back. Pedal to the metal. Gonna keep working on it. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, this place is gonna be interesting. It's weird being down here. I'm used to being in the other place. I was there for almost 6 years now, and a completely different place. But yeah, this is where the city's gonna be finished. Yeah, let's keep going. It's gonna be good. Today is Wednesday, October 13th. I think the last segment I recorded was in early July. So it's been a while. I think almost 3 months since I actually... Well, 3 months since I recorded. It's been longer since I actually made any progress, because July was mostly moving, settling down into this new apartment and getting everything situated, which I'm not still entirely situated, and I probably won't be until I move out on my own, but I digress. I haven't made any progress on the city, unfortunately, and that's partially my fault because I got distracted with life and school and work keeping me busy. I started school back up again in the end of August, starting my junior year, and I just finished midterms. It's a lot of tests and quizzes and papers I have to write. I just finished writing a 13-page paper last night. And luckily now I have a little bit of downtime between things are going to pick up again before the holidays, but the big stuff is done. So I have a little bit of downtime to get back into building, and also the 2 conventions I generally go to every year have finished, which are BrickFair New Jersey and BrickFair Virginia. And I wanted to have something to display there, but I wasn't going to bring this. Obviously, this isn't finished. I wasn't going to bring an unfinished product or build. And I don't want anyone to see this in the public until it's finished entirely in 2022. And I looked at the calendar the other night, and I realized, oh crap, it's been a year since I uploaded the first episode when I really started this project. I have not really made as much progress as I would like to, but I'm not, no buts, no ifs or buts. I'm not happy about it. I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself. I wanted to be a lot farther along than I am right now, and that's my own fault, and I'm going to do my dang best to change that. Yeah, I don't even think I think I said I was going to do a time lapse and me putting the city together. Didn't even do that. I want to get it done. I just put everything on the table and all that. So yeah, getting somewhere. But I haven't done any building on here because, like I said, I went to BrickFair Virginia and New Jersey, and I didn't have anything to show. So I ended up building something I was going to build later on. I was going to build them later on, after maybe just as I finished the city, to bring with me into 2022. But I decided to build them now, take them apart, and use those pieces for the city, so I had more pieces to work with. And those things were a couple Minecraft builds, the Baxter building, the Avengers Tower. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably would have already seen these, so go follow me on Instagram, please. Some of these haven't been posted yet, so you get a little sneak peek right now. And I post them on Instagram, and on my Instagram I post my builds, city progress if there is any, and some minifigures. I've been doing a couple of fig bars. My good friend Ryan has inspired me to do a lot more. I done Spider-Man 1, I just uploaded a Fantastic Four 1 today, and might be a couple more coming, a little tease there, but yeah. But the big thing that I did do wasn't these, actually over here on the ground, keeping it separate so nothing happens, because this is something I'm not taking apart. All that stuff is being taken apart, but not until after I finish the city, unless I need pieces and sorted. But I digress. This is a functioning vinyl record player made out of Lego pieces, and I posted it to Lego Ideas. I brought it to BrickFair Virginia, and a lot of people were like, "Dude, this is awesome! You gotta bring it. You gotta put it on Lego Ideas." And I tossed and turned the idea in my head, and more people came by and were like, "This is awesome! This is really cool." I thought, you know what? I might as well do it. And so far, I have over 200 votes, which I know isn't a lot, but I'm still dumbfounded by the fact that 200 people, or over 200 people, think it's a cool thing. So if you supported me, thank you. I appreciate you. You're the bomb. Thank you. But yeah, so I wanted to get that out there as soon as possible so that could be up there, you know, and I want people to have time to vote for it. And I'll definitely bring it to Virginia 2022. And yes, it does work. It spins. I put a Bluetooth speaker in there to play music. Yeah, so if you haven't voted for it, go vote for it. But yeah. Anyways, so that's why I haven't done much work on the city, because I wanted to have some things to bring to these conventions that I was going to go to. So yeah. But the back to building Avengers Tower, those will be taken apart, especially as I'm working on the skyscrapers over here, which I think I'm going to try to do this month. Because at least one skyscraper, just so I feel like I've made some progress. Because I really can't do much with the landscaping yet, because I'm still waiting for more Duplo, which I'm still trying to scavenge around and find more. Whenever people sell it on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to make a couple changes in here. I'm going to take this apart. Actually, excuse me. I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to rework this building. It's still going to be the same entrance and all that, but I'm going to rework it and change it into the Monorail Station and the subway station, because I am going to have a monorail running through the city. Not the old space monorail. I'm going to make one that's like JK Brickworks with the new roller coaster parts. But yeah, I'm also going to change. I know. I did this in this episode 5, but technically, so it's been like a little couple minutes for you guys since you last saw this, and I already want to take it apart because it's been 5 months for me. The more I look at it, the more unsatisfied I am with it, and after going to Virginia and seeing a lot of builds with some really nice rock work in the build, I am going to change this up a bit, and I'm going to actually make the pieces, you know, built sideways like this, where the pieces are on their side, you know, sideways building, snot, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do building like that with this type of rock work over here, and I think it's going to actually look a lot better. And that should be stronger and look with the transition on the side here better. I am just realizing the lighting down here is terrible with this trying to show, so I apologize for that, but the only light here is that light. But yeah, all I got to work with. But yeah, I am going to make some progress now that I have some time to build. So the minute I stop recording here, I'm going to build. So you're probably thinking, Daniel, shut up, go build. And you know what? I'm going to listen to you for once. So I am going to start laying out the groundwork for a skyscraper right now. I'm going to get to it right now. So yeah, stick around. I'm going to work towards the end of October. On this episode, I'm going to probably just stop a couple days before Halloween. I'm going to post this probably the day before Halloween, Friday, Saturday, whatever. So yeah. Yeah, so this episode is just going to be from I think April all the way to October. And then yeah, so yeah, well, not as much progress has been made, but this is something, and it's mostly due because of the move and the job and school, whatever. So yeah, I'm going to get back to it now. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to build a skyscraper. So yeah, let's get to it, guys. Let's do something cool. Well, I'm going to do something cool, hopefully. Yeah. Alright, it's been a couple days. It's October 16th, and I built a skyscraper. Yeah, it's actually pretty tall. I'm actually very surprised how big this one came out. And unfortunately, I think this is only going to be the second biggest one. I like to have them all being close to this size, but I don't have enough windows, unfortunately. It may look like I have a lot of windows right here and over there, which I'll show in a second, but as I'm doing the math and figure out how I want to do the spacing and all that, I'm realizing if I want them to be tall, not going to be as big as this one, but we'll see. I'll do some fiddling around, see what designs I like and don't like, all that. We'll see how it goes, but yeah. First skyscraper is done. This thing is massive, and it is hollow on the inside, and I think I'm going to put lights on the top, just some LED lights that I can just stick in there, just like right in there, and just turn on whenever I feel like it, and it can just shine in. And if I have to change the battery, I can just pull it out, change the battery, stick it back in there. Don't have to worry about, you know, disassembling anything, taking off floors and all that. Which, by the way, this whole building, I'm gonna set the camera down. This whole building, no, I didn't just ruin it. It comes off the base. As you'll see, I put only a couple studs and mostly tiles down there, so it's made to come off the base so that I can easily transport this, so I don't have to worry about things falling over when it's being brought to Virginia next year. Yeah, comes off easy, and all the other ones are going to be like that too. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I just wanted to go for like a modern skyscraper look, and do a little fun little detailing on the top, you know, with the micro figures from the old Lego games. Yeah, came out pretty good. I'm liking it. And I have like the little ledges in here too. Just some 2x2 plate, 4x plate wide ledges, or the 2 on the other side because the walls are too thick. So you have little ledges in each floor, technically, so I can put in figures, just, you know, standing looking through the window. And you got like the elevator shaft there. I thought that was just a fun little detail to include. I might put like some fake floors in there, but I'm not sure how easy it would be to get for me to get them in there. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it came out pretty good. I really like how this looks, and it brings the city to life a lot. And I don't know if I'll be able to show this really, but this thing is just, it is as tall as me on the table. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Yeah, as tall as me. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. But yeah, so still got a couple days I can build before I gotta, you know, wrap up finishing this episode. But I got a skyscraper. I got one done. I got more that are going to be in here. I'm going to do one here, another here, one here maybe, or make a long one. We'll see, make it 2 longer ones. Don't know yet, maybe we'll do a little courtyard. This will be where Borg Tower is, and Borg Tower is going to be like, have a massive base area. It's going to be this huge tower. And it's going to be taller than this one. That's for sure. I'm going to have a lot of translucent blue windows, like the ones I'm taking out of the Avengers Tower that I made. Will be in here. So yeah, and then over here I'm going to do like the school and the train station, all that. And I had some other smaller like buildings. I mean, they'll still be like decently sized, but you know, this is like the high rise area. You have to get to the lower rise, and you get to like the whole downtown older city, where you have like the more Ninjago city set style of building. So yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of all gradually gets down. Yeah. Look at this thing from a distance. This thing is cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. I can't wait to have more building, because that just looks freaking fantastic. This was something I was definitely missing from the last version of the city I did. My buildings were not this tall. I think the tallest were the city buildings, actually. The sets, they did not get this tall. But yeah, this is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, this is the mess I made. I took apart my Baxter building. I took apart my Hogwarts sets. I was already going to take them apart anyway, but I just like demolished them, just getting tan bricks. I'm going to have some more Well, I have that one tan building that needs to be finished right there, but I do want to use more tan windows. I do like tan as a color. The whole tan and dark tan color scheme, I do really like that, so I'm going to do more of that. Probably with like a shorter building in here, maybe a couple small blocks of buildings in there too. But yeah, one's going to be black, one's going to be white. You're going to have the dark gray one. This is going to be I'm thinking, I don't know what color I want to do that one. I think I'm going to do this one dark red. And it's not going to be tall because it's a train station. This is going to be like a dark red building. I'm going to have light gray over here. So I was just thinking, going back and forth in my head, what color I want to make this building. I'm going to have a white one and a black one. I'm hoping I have enough black pieces because I used a lot of them for the roads. So fingers crossed, maybe we'll find a way just to get it built up and strong enough. I should be fine. Yeah, the light gray one I think I'm going to do pretty decently sized, because I do have a decent amount of light gray. I got to take apart that Minecraft build. You got that building right there. So yeah, and the windows take up a lot of space too. I mean, this one's a little different because these are big 1x6x5 window pieces, the panel pieces, and I had a lot of them. I think I got them from a pick-a-brick wall. Pick-a-brick or one of my lug bulk orders. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I have, whatever, 3 times, whatever this is. I have a decent amount, and that's how I was able to build this one up so fast. So having a lot of windows does help when you're building a city. Yeah, and I still got to find all the window panes to put in here too. So it's going to take me a bit, but I got a skyscraper. I'm just really happy about that, and it looks really good. So yeah, I'm going to pick up a little bit, and I'm going to start on the next one right away. Most likely the white one, because I know how I want to do that one. I went to a Lego store a while ago, and I found these angled window pane pieces. Put the camera to focus. Yeah, this one. I got 11 of these, and I thought this would be perfect to put in the city and just have a whole bunch of these. I know I had a lot of these and have a whole bunch of, and I have a whole bunch of these next to these, and you have a different shape of a building. You have it at an angle, because I want to make the buildings, you don't want to make them all rectangular. This one, I like how this one came out because it's more. You have the indents on the walls with the windows and all that. This one will have some indenture, but also a mix of angles. Maybe the black one's just gonna be a plain, rectangle. Gray, the dark gray, definitely is gonna be. Oh, dark gray for Borg Tower. If you remember what Borg Tower looks like, it goes straight up and it slants, and it's got all sorts of different angles jutting out of the building. So, that's gonna be. It's going to be different for sure. It's going to be different and interesting shape. Light gray, maybe I can use a lot of my curved macaroni light gray pieces. No, we'll see. But yeah, it's going to be good. I'm just really happy about how that skyscraper came out. It's just awesome. Yeah, I'm just rambling. But yeah, I'm going to get started on the next skyscraper. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, it is Tuesday, October 19th, and the second skyscraper is complete. Look at that. That's pretty neat. So you got the first skyscraper right here, and you got the next one right here. And I've already started working on the third one. It's going to be right over there. So, yeah. I'm kind of surprised at how fast I've been able to make these, and how quickly they've been able just to rise up into the ground, or from the ground, I guess. Yeah, it's cool. I'm really happy with how this came out. Yeah, this looks awesome. I'm really happy with how the detailing came out on the bottom too. Sorry with the poor lighting. Still in this crummy one light above the city basement. Well, oh well. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I already started working on the next one. Yeah. Coming along great. I'm starting to rethink how I want to keep these. I'm thinking I want to try to put something on the inside, because you're just looking at it. You know, if you're gonna be walking on the display, it's like, oh, it's kind of hollow in there. So I did leave area, especially in this one, to figure out to do something on the inside. I don't know what yet. This one, not so much. I think what I might do is have, like, it's this insert that slides into it as well. So, like, this is a shell, and you have something, oh, knocked over a street lamp, but either, like, this is a shell, like a casing, and you have something that slides into it too. So it kind of like two pieces make it one. So I'm gonna have to think on that. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it'll be something. At least better than nothing. But same thing with this one. I might figure out something I might figure out floors just to I can slide in there in a way. Yeah. We'll see. I think I'm gonna do this one the same way as this, is have something I can slide in, because especially having these skyscrapers be one giant solid piece, like I did the last one, this is also one giant solid piece that sits on a base. It's making it a lot. It's going to make it a lot. It's easier to build, and it's a lot stronger, and it's going to be a lot easier to transport, which is, you know, that's the big thing I got to worry about. How am I going to transport this from here in New Jersey all the way to Virginia, and how is it going to stay in one piece? Because I can't spend, you know, the whole preparation time fixing the city. I just gotta be able to put it together, put all the small things on, then put minifigures on, and be done, be ready to show. Because I can't spend the whole. I want to enjoy the show too. So, but one problem I'm already having is I'm running out of windows. I know I have these here and these, but I don't have any more inserts. You know, the glass pieces. I've used up a lot of them. I'm surprised at how much I thought I had more. But I don't. It's like, no. But, yeah, actually, I just remembered I have some more in that old blacksmith modular. If you look on my channel, there's a video covering that from, oh god, I don't know how many years ago now, but it's an older video. I think the first version of the city. But actually, I have some windows I can pull out of there, which will be good for this one, because this one's going to use clear windows too. So you already see my starting layout where I want some, you know, some buildings. But yeah, I'm thinking for this one, I'm going to make these windows like oddly shaped, combine big windows with some small windows I have over here. Like the 1x4x3 and 1x2x3s and the 1x2x2 windows, and make like some oddly shaped windows and put them alongside these, because I don't have that many black bricks, unfortunately. I really don't have that many. I'm probably going to resort to using some 1x plates, but we'll see. So I'm trying to fill in space with more windows than bricks. That's what I'm looking for, bricks. Yeah. So I'm also thinking of, since this is so it's just solid bricks, and this one also you're gonna have some more brick on the outside. Because here it doesn't matter. You're gonna have skyscrapers covering this area right here for the most part. But here, like this side, where the city ends, it's just going to be a solid brick wall, because, you know, in actuality, if the city was to continue expanding out this way, there'd be more buildings here, but obviously I can only make the city so big. Unfortunately, I would make this as large as humanly possible if I had the money and the pieces. Unfortunately, I don't. If anyone wants to give me $1 million, I'll be more than happy to do it. Anyways. I don't have any, there's nothing, it just looks kind of boring. I mean, it does look nice. But if you're at a convention, it's like, oh, not much to look at. So I'm thinking maybe I'll take one of these and just like pull apart the top a little bit, and I'm going to have like a villain's vehicle crashing through or something. Maybe a fight going on, so that would be pretty cool. But don't know if I'll do that yet. And also, most of my Ninjago sets aren't together anymore, unfortunately, because I don't have the display room. But I have the Seabound wave to still build, but the Seabound is not going to go into a typical city. So maybe next year, the 2022 sets will have something I can do. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to stop filming around the 25th. Because if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have announced this episode's coming out on the 29th. So if you're watching on the 29th, awesome. You're cool. You're watching it on day one. Good for you. I love you. If you're not, you know, I still love you. You're cool. If you're watching this video this far in, especially. But, what was I going to say? I'm thinking. So I'm going to start filming a couple days before the 29th, edit it all together, and put it on YouTube. So I still got a couple more days to build, so I'm thinking I might be able to finish the skyscraper, or at least get half of it done. But yeah, I'm getting somewhere fast. I'm really happy with it. You know, just coming down here and seeing these two giant buildings like that, that's freaking cool. Especially I'm going to have more, and the city is going to be really cool. I really can't wait for you guys to see it finished. But yeah, I do have other windows, just not like normal windows frames, just like window brick pieces. So I got these. I got this trans blue ones, which are going to be all for Borg Tower, because Borg Tower has to be the biggest tower, because you know, it's the staple in Ninjago City. I got a couple more over there. I got some other ones there. I got some curved ones. I have just like the small window frames, these right here. Nothing really special. But yeah, so I guess I'll just get back to building. I'll just stop talking right now and get back to building. So yeah, I didn't do that. Stay tuned. Keep watching. Alright, it is Friday, October 22nd. A week from when this episode is going to air. And I finished the third skyscraper. Woo! And I made it into the Octane Tower. I mean, look at that. That is freaking sick. I had the idea last minute to put that in there. Because I was looking at this and I remembered oh gosh. I don't know. But in the first... I mean, if you've been subscribed to my channel for this long, it's sad. But the first little Lego city I did was 3x3 base plates. It was like Bricksburg from the Lego movie. And I had an Octane Tower in there. I don't think it was black though. And that video has long since been deleted, so don't even bother looking for it. I don't even have a backup of it or anything. It was filmed on like my first iPod Touch. Ancient video, lost to history, but I thought, you know, this black tower kind of reminds me of the Octane Tower. I just slapped that bad boy on there and it looks freaking cool. Especially from a distance, you can instantly tell what it is if you're a Lego fan. And you know, this is an Ninjago city, and I mean, I know Octane isn't part of Ninjago, but it's part of Lego, and you know, it's a Lego city, yes. And you know, you got the Lego Ninjago movie, which is supposed to kind of be set in the Lego movie universe kind of thing. I thought, well, what the hell? I'm sure they would have an Octane Tower in Ninjago City, in actuality. That just kicked some pieces. But yeah, it came out really nice. I really do like how the windows came out. I thought this was going to be taller, but I ran out of black pieces, actually to the point where I was using 1x1 plates in the back here. You probably can't see it with the lighting, but it's back here, and I didn't want to go further, especially right here, for these little columns in between the windows. I had to use a whole bunch of 1x2 plates. I don't like that. I don't want to be using up all my 1x1 plates. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with its height. It's definitely a wider building, and it got to a pretty reasonable height with the pieces I had. The base is really nice with the black and the dark gray masonry bricks and the I don't know what you want to call these, the 2x2 bricks with indents on all four sides, you know, whatever. But it came out really nice, and you know, like the other ones, it comes off, you know, like off the base. But that one's a little bit trickier because those doors and the top columns aren't exactly that strong off the base. They kind of just are attached to the tower itself. They can easily come off, so I don't want to be messing around with it too much. I'm going to have to find a way to make the roof a little stronger, because I can already start to see it caving in a bit, especially now. It was already caving in a bit before the weight of the sign there now. But yeah, it took me a little while to get the sign right, especially with the odd shaping of it, but I got it down right, and it just took me a couple minutes just to get the structure work figured out on the back. I didn't want to make it a very complex thing. I wanted to look like the same on both sides. Because, you know, people are going to be walking around the city, and I want them to see, like, oh, that's Octan. And I want to be able to see it on either side. So, yeah. I'm going to try to start another skyscraper. I think I'm going to say Borg Tower for episode 6. Yeah, this is episode 5, so I'm going to save it for episode 6. But yeah, this is really cool. I really do like this. This is awesome. I got like I got 3 skyscrapers already. I used up a lot of windows. But I'm going to not take out all the frames of those black ones and use them in other windows. So, I don't think I'm going to make another black skyscraper. Because I'm out of black pieces now. I have used up every single black piece I could find. I was literally starting to take them off the sets and stuff, but I luckily didn't have to take really anything major apart. I was scavenging for pieces because I didn't want to use that many 1x2 or 1x plates. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking really good. I'm gonna start making the next skyscraper behind it. But yeah, oh my god. I have a city. This is really starting to look like a city. This is fantastic. And you can't tell me otherwise. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to try to get a little bit more done before I finish wrapping up filming and posting it a week from today. So yeah, let's get going. Let's keep going. I'm going fast. I'm excited. So yeah, let's go. Woo! So actually, I had a really good idea. I was showing some of my friends and family. Hey, I built the skyscraper, and I also just posted on Instagram. I'll explain to the people who don't know what the Octan Tower is. You know what Octan is. They know it's like an energy company in the Lego universe, and they did gas stuff in the past. Now I do like solar panels. Like, oh wait, I have solar panel pieces. Why don't I put solar panel tiles on top of their skyscraper? It's gonna look really cool. So, go over here. I think I have a bag of them. No. They're somewhere. Oh, maybe they're in here. Oh, right there, here. Sweet. I got a whole bag of solar panel pieces. Camera will focus. There we go. I got a whole bag of solar panel pieces. So I'll make some solar panels. I'm going to put them on top of that skyscraper. So yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so that took a lot less time than I thought it would. And I got 3 solar panels up there. Woohoo! That looks cool. Now it's something different. Something different on the top of the tower. And it belongs on Octan Tower. Solar energy. And it actually looks really nice. Just a simple, nice little build. So yeah. I added some string pieces in there. It might be a little hard to see. There's some string pieces coming out of each panel going into the top of the tower on the sign right here. So yeah. Solar panels, yeah. So now I'll get started on the next tower. I just gotta figure out what color it's gonna be and what windows I'm using. So, yeah, let's get to it. This is gonna be awesome. Alright, I know I said I was gonna start working on the skyscraper now, but I remembered something. So apparently when I moved, I accidentally put one of these bases in the wrong spot. So, see where this arch is right here. This arch was actually over here when it shouldn't have been, because this was 1 wide, it needs to be 2 wide. And this area doesn't have an extra arch. So, I had accidentally switched 2 base plates when I moved, which is fine, but I had already started building on this one, so I couldn't just, take it out, move it back over to where it should have been. So I just, popped open the subway roofs and just took it out here, put it in here, and while I was doing it, I remembered I had these custom printed graffiti pieces from Eclipse Graphics. They're a company that makes custom printed Lego elements that are really cool and really nice quality. And I thought they'd go perfect in the subway, because I was originally thinking maybe I'll do it in like an alleyway. But I wasn't, the more I think about it, the more like, I don't think you're going to be able to see it that well in an alleyway. And I want people to be able to see it, because these are really nice prints and they're really cool. And I think they're fantastic. And I also got another one of these stickers from, I think, Virginia. So I put it in here like the other 2. Yeah, so that's a reference to A Link Between Worlds, Legend of Zelda. That's a reference to Into the Spider-Verse. And that's just a cool print that has like some main names from the Lego movie. Yeah. Cool stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna fix this. I'll put the plates back on there. But yeah, it's interesting to see that this is a year after I started building the project, and this was actually the first thing I started working on in the city, was the subway. So it's like a year later I'm going back and I'm changing things. Because, you know, my ideas for the city have changed over the last year, what I want to do in the city. And I've gotten more pieces too, and I've gotten more things, new things have come out that like, oh, that would look really cool there, but I already did that. So sometimes it helps to like have, especially when you're doing these longer form projects, to go back and change things as you do it, which is, you know, it's okay to do that, you know, because sometimes you get better ideas or new pieces, like, oh, that would work much better for that part right there, and makes it a lot better, which happened here, and I'm very happy with it, and I think the subway is now definitely complete. So yeah, I'm gonna put these plates back on here, and then I'm going to start the next skyscraper. Oh, yeah, you're probably wondering why I couldn't just switch it back over with this arch, because, you know, I already started tiling and building up here. So I can't just switch them over because these tiles are here, they're not going to fit over here. So I just, you know, switched the arches. It was much easier, and I wanted to do it before I started the next skyscraper, and there'd be more tiles to take off. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going to start the next skyscraper tomorrow. It's getting a little late for me now. It's going to be a brown and trans clear building, what I came up with as the color scheme, with a dark tan bottom. So yeah, it's going to look really nice. Yeah, awesome. Let's go. I'm making some good progress. I'm really happy with this. This is looking really nice. So yeah, keep watching. Next skyscraper coming right up. Alright, it is Wednesday the 27th. The fourth skyscraper is almost complete. I'm thinking I might go back and make some changes. I'm not too sure if I like how this flat face came out. But I ran out of pieces to make it go like this, with the 1x1 sticking out on the side here to make the indents in the wall. So I had to do this flat side here. And also it's a little bit wobbly, especially with how some of the panels are, but or the bricks going up and down here. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make it a little stronger, but I do like the look of it, and I really like the idea I had with making the curve right here with slopes. I think it adds a bit of character to it, makes it look pretty interesting. Yeah, I might just end up making the buildings shorter, so I actually have more pieces to work with. But yeah, you know, I might do that. I might make it shorter. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Now I'm thinking about it, making it shorter probably would be a good idea. Yeah, keep it together stronger, and I can do this how I actually want it to. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back and do that. But yeah, this is what happens. You know, trial and error. Do something, sit around, see how it looks. But yeah, I am done filming now. I am done building for a little while. I'm going to work on a couple small projects. I'll work on a couple small projects, and I'll get right back into small projects. It's going to take me like a couple of days, just something I got to do. But yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, I'm going to make that change now. I'm going to make that change later. But yeah, I'm going to film the ending, put this video together, and you're going to be watching it on the 29th, hopefully. But yeah, come along good. I do like how this building looks from a distance. It does look really cool. Might have to figure out how to not have that red in there. Have something else covering it. Maybe I'll just do some black plates or a darker color, because the red is not looking good. I use red because I had a lot of it. But yeah. Well, I'll have to take apart that part anyways, so yeah. It won't matter. I'll just change it out. So yeah. It's going. See, it's coming along good. So yeah. Time to wrap things up for today. And it'll be the end of episode 5. So, that was a long episode. Not only long, and I'm sure the length of the episode is going to be quite long. I don't know, I haven't finished editing this video yet. I'm editing it as I've been filming it right now. But also long in how long this episode took to film. I started filming this before I started moving, and I moved in July of this year of 2021. It is now October, the end of October, almost November. Yeah, took a while. And I'm not happy about that, and I'm gonna do my best to, going forward, to fix that. I want to build more, and so far I've done that. Not as much as I like to, but I've made almost 4 skyscrapers. That's pretty impressive, I'd say. I'm really happy with how it's come out so far, and there's only a lot more to come. So stick around, keep watching, and hopefully you like what you see. Yeah, the move was very, very weird. It took a lot. It was a lot harder to move everything than I thought it was going to be. Not only just like moving all the Lego itself, but also just doing the whole process of moving. It's just never an easy thing, I guess, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But yeah, I'm just glad it's over. And yeah, the city's coming along good. I'm happy with it. I wish I was further along, but I won't complain. It will get done. Yeah, thanks for watching this far. Do check out my Lego Ideas build, the vinyl record player. There'll be a link, there'll be an end card, I'm sure. However I edit this, you'll be able to see that record player at the end of this video. If you haven't voted for it already, please consider voting for it. I really would like to hopefully get it to 10,000 votes. I think it would be a really cool thing to just potentially become a set. That's why I made it, and also just for my love of vinyl music. Yeah, so consider doing that. Like, subscribe, share with your friends who you think might like this. Yeah, I got a lot. Next episode will be coming soon. I'm going to be filming a couple things first, which one of those things will be, I actually joined Masters of Brickjitzu. Woo! It's actually a Ninjago based Lego users group. So we do mocks and reviews and all that. We're going to be doing more events in the future, I think. So yes, a lot of cool stuff that the group does, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. I am actually going to be, before I start filming the next episode, I'm actually going to film some content for them. So follow me on Instagram and follow me on here, because I think I'm pretty sure I have access to community posts now. So I'll be, whenever I upload for Masters of Brickjitzu, I'll put it on community posts, and I'll also put it on Instagram and Twitter too, I think. So yeah, follow me on those. Links will be in the description for that. And follow Masters of Brickjitzu. We do a lot of really cool things, and I'm really happy to do more with them going forward. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 6, which will start Borg Tower. That's going to be episode 6 for the most part, doing Borg Tower. That I can say for sure. So yeah, that's going to be a fun one. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.